We're going to start with the nation. EFCC freezes 30 billion naira NSIPA cash traced to private accounts. Prayers for Akeredolu. Why I back the recent re-election by Jonathan. Articles will run again in 2027, says aide. Ex-Sierra Leone President Koroma heads for Nigeria on asylum after treason charges. Abbas, lawmakers want to drop constituency projects. Private school fees put parents under pressure. 4.5 million voters to elect 2 senators, 16 reps, 25 assembly members next month. And Aiyedatiwa suspends council caretaker chairman. Okay, which story are we starting with?
So while we were on a break, the governor of Ondo State, the former governor of Ondo State, Akeredolu, passed on the 27th of December, preceding his passing, too many political drama happening. But now a group of people said the kinsmen and political associates of the former governor put together what they call an 8-day prayer for the repose of his soul. And I don't like the sensationalizing, but of course the paper carried it that the present governor, because Lucky Aiyedatiwa was immediately sworn in as governor same day he died, his death was announced. And they said he was absent at the prayer, but they organized the prayer at his country home in Owo, from his hometown where he's from. His sister represented his family. Some of his party members were there, chairman of the APC in Ondo, former special advisor to the late governor on special duties, union matters, and ex-commissioner for infrastructure, lands and housing, and other House of Assembly members representing the Owo constituencies were there as well. A lot of other people on his side were there. Prayers were led by Reverend Canon S.B. Oladimeji, and they of course prayed for his soul. But Aiyedatiwa's spokesperson had to respond that they were not absent because of overlooking or disregarding of the late governor's person, but they were not invited, and the prayer was not a state affair. It was just organized by close relations and all of that.
Okay.
Yes, so I have the major headline. Yesterday I taken the story where I said the CEO of NSIPA, Halima Shehu, had been arrested and being interrogated by the EFCC concerning scam and monies that had been moved from the agency's accounts into various private accounts. And they said that the director of the agency, Director of Finance and Accounts, Mr. Adamu Hamza, is also being interrogated by the EFCC. And also remember that the former Minister for Humanitarian Affairs and Disaster Management had been called in for interrogation, but they said that she didn't show up until the close of business yesterday. And so this may mean that a warrant for arrest may be put out, and declared, until she shows up. And her own interrogations for her is concerning the over 37 billion naira that passed through her agency and through a contractor during that time. So anyway, concerning Halima Shehu, they said that the EFCC tracking the movements of cash, they said, so it was a 44 billion naira issue. They were able to track it first, and they got 17 billion, 17 billion, and then later an additional 13 billion was traced to different private and corporate accounts. And so the investigation is still going on, and we'll see how that pans out.
And she had that contractor, wasn't...
Okwete, that's with the minister now. That's the Minister for Humanitarian Affairs. He's the one, that's a different case. This is NSIPA. It's also a different case. But she had worked with the minister as well. I think everything is just tying everyone together. So it will be interesting to find out who the owners of the various accounts that they found these monies
belongs to. So there's controversy over the plans to relocate the ex-Sierra Leonean president by Koroma to Nigeria today. In a statement yesterday by the ECOWAS Commission President Omar Aliu Toure, indicated that the move to relocate Koroma followed an agreement reached by ECOWAS in Freetown back in December 2023. So 2003. 2023. So, according to Toure, Nigeria has accepted to host the former president, who actually was charged for treason and 4 counts of attempted coup in his country, and he has been on house arrest. He had been the president for 11 years, and was on house arrest in his country. And Nigeria has accepted to temporarily relocate him, host him here in Abuja. Says he's pleased to inform Your Excellency that as part of the arrangements during the mission, His Excellency Karoma, former president, will be moving to Nigeria today. That's January 4th, on a temporary basis, subject to obviously approval. But many people are objecting to this move, saying that he should be left in Sierra Leone to continue his sentence under house arrest, that he was not, instead of moving him to the safety.
No, he hasn't been sentenced yet. He's under house arrest because he's been charged.
Yes.
Anyway, grief, the people of Utangard, a town in Boko's local government in Plateau State, have been thrown into grief again because their imam, their chief imam, Mohammed Idris, went to with his brother and an Okada to go and retrieve some of the goods that they had to leave behind when they were fleeing. And then they were attacked. He was killed. His brother was macheted, and their Okada man, I think, they didn't say if he was killed.
It means they are still there. The terrorists are still there.
They must still be around. They said the Okada rider, Mohammed Gambo, was killed while bringing a passenger to the area. So the Okada rider was killed as well, the imam, and then the brother was macheted, you know, and the senator is lamenting that they have to put military there. It's
I don't know,
But do we need to tell government to put military there? By now, that area that, you know, the butchering and killing happened, that have been taken over by military. Should have been.
I don't know, because
we need to find a whole day to discuss this Plateau matter, because there's so many
our producers
factors. They're working on it here. There are many factors, many layers to this conversation that we really need to iron out. Let's move on to Punch. APC promises heavy defeat as Atiku eyes 2027 presidential bid. FG eyes 750,000 jobs with gas initiative. No plan to hike fuel price, NNPCL assures Nigerians. Police returns to rescue trafficked children to Bauchi. Mother of quadruplets held in Delta Hospital over 4 million naira bill. President will return Bayelsa oil field taken under Buhari, says Minister. Obasanjo fought 88 trillion naira debt burden, says relief mismanaged. FG to withdraw recognition of Kenya, Uganda, and Niger universities. And EFC threatens Buhari ex-minister's arrest over 37 billion naira fraud. Okay, which story?
So I have the...
Yes, I have the picture story. Okay. So you can see little children with the governor of Bauchi State. They were kidnapped and had been trafficked to Kano, and they were rescued and taken back home. The governor, of course, was happy to receive them, and also a pledge of 1 million naira donation each to support the education of the children. So, but the Kano State Police Command, you know, giving us an update of what happened, says 9 suspects have been arrested or They allegedly specialize in inter-trafficking, abduction, buying and selling of minors. Yeah, we're talking about tomatoes. Human children is what they sell, traffic and sell across states. They said that they have like a syndicate, a trafficking syndicate. They're hibernating around Kano, Bauchi, Gombe, Lagos, Delta, Anambra, and Imo states. And they were these syndicates were identified and were dismantled. So it took them a long period of intelligence-led investigation, and that was how they were able to get these people. But the governor is also asking parents not to take revenge. So it seems that there are many parents that are truly upset and may want to take laws into their hands. Just let's follow the rule of law, and everything will be sorted out. And
do you remember that?
There's a video.
Okay, we have to go on a short break, When we come back, we continue the conversation on paper. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.